now we're gonna talk about what does it mean to be out of someone's league when it comes to dating. I mean, I see a lot of like if I'm with a female friend sometimes, if we're walking down the street and she's like, "How did he end up with her?" or "How did she end up with him?" And it's like there's like a difference. One of them might be more attractive than the other, and so what does that? So what do you think when you think of two people and one person's out of the other one's league or something like
I
that?
think I mean it goes to something like it's definitely the first thing you want to think about as always is the face. The face, the overall grade of the person, meaning her face, her body. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Personality is not a factor. Let's be honest. If you don't know a girl that's walking on the street, how can you factor in a personality?
that's true.
Right? So it's all face and body. And then again with the dude, just now you're not looking at his face and body, but it's kind of like okay, well, you're comparing yourself to him. That's when out of the league
Right.
comes out from, like, you're comparing, like, if you can do it, I can. If he can get her, I can, because I feel like I'm better than him in every way, or in most ways,
Right.
So that's where it comes out from. As far as how true that is, it's all mental, dude. It's all mental. You know
That's
what I
true.
mean? You don't know what this person. He can be ugly and have money, and boom. Because girls, some girls want bread.
That's true.
You know.
I look at it and I think, I don't know, I see more women who think about that. From what I know personally, she might look at a guy like, nah, I can't get with him, he's too good or whatever. But I've never seen a guy do that because usually a guy, and he could be, whatever, but he'll approach a woman who he might think is out of his league and just do it. He doesn't really
That's
step back and do that.
that's what you gotta do as a man. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you gotta do. You can't be intimidated by a female at all, because then you already losing. You know what I mean? What's the first step is mental. First step is always mental. So if you trying to bag a girl, whatever, and you already thinking, oh nah, she ain't gonna want me, nigga, you already lost.
Definitely.
You already lost her. So
Confidence is like
it's
half the
all
game.
confidence. Yeah, it's basically confidence. There's a lot of dudes that's ugly, like, and they not afraid to talk to females, like, they on the street anywhere, like, it is
And
what
they
it
actually
is.
get the number too.
And it's, what I mean, what's this dude say? You know how Meek Mill says, "Scare money don't make no money." Same shit. If you don't say that, if you could be the cutest nigga out here, but if you're the most silent one, you're not getting nothing. You
Definitely.
know what I mean? The who doesn't talk ain't getting nothing. So if you don't say nothing and the ugly dude does, guess what? Ugly dude gonna get the girl. You know? Ugly
Yeah.
dude gonna get the girl. So just know your role. Play you. Like, do you?
I mean, the truth is, a lot of people do care about looks. So we're not gonna even say
I mean,
it's not
yeah,
true.
it is what it is. Like,
But
I mean, that's the way to get yourself into the door, right? You can't be ugly and then try to bag a girl.
a lot of girls, they will say, I don't really like how he looks, but there's something about him. They'll say there's something about him that
right,
makes
but
you
at the
want.
beginning, that's not a factor. Remember, you don't know a person's personality when you're walking on the
Yeah.
block. So it's only until maybe you keep denying him or whatever, like, you keep denying the dude, and then, like, oh, okay, you get to know him a little by little, even though you're still annoyed by him, but little by little, you're going to, get used to him and stuff like that.
That's true.
So,
So yeah, that's pretty much. Oh well, what about like when it comes to money? I thought about that too.
what about when?
Because like, usually if a lot of men are intimidated by a woman who has more money than him.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
And that's a huge difference, though, because when you see guys who are doctors and making a lot of money date women who are like might be lower class, but a lot of times you don't
Lower
see
class.
like we're talking economic status, lower class, middle class, but you don't see a lot of richer women dating men who don't have much money.
That's true too. It goes back to just the basic men and women relationships. Like, how can I put it? Men provide
Mm-hmm.
and girls cook. I'm not saying that's the way it is. That's the way,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just the way it was from the beginning. Men are naturally stronger than women,
Right.
so it'll be only natural for the men to go hunt, and it'll be women are actually naturally smarter than men, so it'll be and you guys have the like a better capacity of multitasking
It's
than
true.
men. So you can do like 10 things at once. So, it's only natural for you guys to be back, you know,
They say
being at
that's
home.
how we're wired too. Like men, we tend to do things in a routine, whereas
Yeah.
women are more spontaneous because they, if they're raising a child, the baby doesn't have a schedule. They cry when they are hungry,
Yeah.
and they have to be able to respond to that better. So, but at the same time, we see more and more men that are earning less than their wives, and so there is starting
It's
to be
true.
a change.
No, it's true. Because remember, again, it's hunting. We're talking about something physical.
Right.
Working nowadays is not really much physicality. It's more
Mhm.
mental and knowledge.
Yeah.
So it's that has a factor. You got, like I said, you guys can do more things at once. So why not hire women? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's definitely. I mean, I know. Honestly, I would say I would hire a lot of women, but maybe that's just me, being
Yeah.
me. But yeah, like it is what it is. It's the
And-
way it is.
And the truth is, like, what was I gonna say? That a lot of women, they might not want a man that makes less than them, and you gotta think about dating. Like, how am I going to impress this girl, taking her out or whatever? Because man.
Yeah, what can
usually-
you get her
if
that she
she
can't get
has-
herself?
exactly.
What can you get her that she can't get herself? It's that's when I'm gonna be honest. Like when it comes to getting some girl, just getting some girl, I'm with it. But then once we get to the point that's like, okay, she might be making more money than I do, then I'm like, damn. You would think, oh no, it really doesn't matter. I'm like, no, it does. It does for
Yeah.
the most part. What like, I don't know how to explain it, dude. It's hard. I think that one I would honestly, that would scare me away. I'll be honest.
But the good news is, like, if you see, and this isn't necessarily a good thing, but you see a lot of women who deal with guys who are doing nothing with their lives. Like, I've seen that guy, the girls, like, he sleeps in the house, he sleeps in my house and doesn't work and sits around all day, and it's like, some women tolerate that. They don't even care about how much money the guy's making and things like that, which isn't positive on that level, but a lot of women, they might just look for that substance, confidence, even can overcome money sometimes. That's not how it happens usually, but it can happen.
Another thing is that no matter what females say, right? Talking to y'all, no matter what females say, every female wants a dude that's gonna tell her what to do in a way. Not like on some pimp shit, but
Yeah.
like, as a man, him being a man. If you ask him, like, just like when you ask him a question, you want him to answer. But you want him to answer with a certain firmness.
Right, yeah, definitely.
Like, without being, maybe, no, you want him to be like, baby, this is what we gonna do, and this is how we gonna do it. Let's be honest, that's what it is. You don't want no dude that's like flimsy. Like, you don't want no flimsy nigga.
That's one rule, the best bet is to always look like you know what you're doing. So that's all we're going to say about that topic, actually.
We'll be right back with the next segment.